Now, when it comes to, managing money or managing the moolah or being in the flow of money, I know you've got some really great questions and tips for us to think about or ask ourselves. So I'm wondering
Yeah.
if you can share some of those.
Yeah. So three things for you guys today.
Mm.
First, know what sells.
Ah,
And so just some questions around that, like what's easiest for you to sell?
okay.
What will sell when all else fails? Like, have you found that product or service yet? What can you sell right now? Like, if you had to make $100 today, what would you try to sell?
Hmm.
You know, when you can concentrate on finding that one thing that's extremely valuable to a group of people, you again become very free. You really liberate yourself from the struggle around making money, and you start to ease into the flow of money. And that's not to say that then you can't go and explore all sorts of different other types of options or look into the future at legacy products or legacy businesses. But if you're uncomfortable managing money and managing the flow of money, knowing what sells today
Yeah.
is going to be the number one thing that helps you move out of that.
And then there are no excuses.
Right. Yes. No excuses. So then the number two thing is know how much you're making.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
am continually flabbergasted when I talk to clients or when I talk to people on Twitter or just, on a call or whatever, and they have no idea how much they're making, no idea how much they brought in last week, last month,
Mm.
last year. And then, of course, then they have no goals for
Right.
what they're going to be making this year. So know that. Know how much came in this week, this month, this year. Don't be afraid of those numbers, even if they're way low. You might surprise yourself.
Yeah.
And the more you draw awareness to how much you have made or how much you're making right now, the more you become aware of opportunities for sales, and the more you become aware of your own desire to kind of push yourself in that direction. Because as much as we get stressed out about money, or as much as it sales might feel kind of icky sometimes, I think we all have that at least a little nugget of competitiveness to us. And we really want to stretch for that next number. So for me, just becoming really aware of how much I was making was a huge step forward, jumping from one level to the next.
Right. It's also really
And then
exciting too, I think, to kind of see the
yes,
numbers growing.
exactly. And the more excited you can get around money as opposed to fearful, the more, again, you're going to just feel easy about money. And that's the kind of feeling we want to be generating.
Excellent.
Yeah. So then the third thing is just figuring out how you can be more flexible and more generous with the money you
Mm.
already have.